Let me tell you a story. There was this granddad who lived in a remote area. He lived in the middle of nowhere, okay? And down by his house, he had this creek. Well, the granddad's grandson would come over every now and then, and the grandson would watch his granddad read the Bible every single time that he was over there. And he was like, "Why do you keep reading that book? Like, haven't you finished it already?" And the granddad said, "Yeah." He said, "But let me give you an analogy." He said, "In the shed, go get the wicker basket that's in the shed." He's like, "Okay." So he walks to the shed, he gets the wicker basket, he brings it back, and the granddad says, "Okay, go down to the creek, and I want you to scoop up some water and bring me some water back." So he takes the wicker basket, he walks back, he goes down to the creek, he scoops up water, and then he comes back. But as we know, wicker baskets have holes in them. So by the time he got back to his granddad, the water had just seeped through the holes. And the granddad's like, "It's okay. Just go back down and scoop it back up again." Right? And his grandson, being a child and having that childlike faith, he went back down to the creek. He scooped up some water. He was very steady, and he started scurrying back as fast as he could. Well, by the time he got back, he had a little water in the bottom of the wicker basket, but it eventually just seeped out. The granddad said this. He said, "The reason why I read the Bible day in and day out is because when you read it, it washes your mind clean of all of the worldly things that are constantly pressed into our mind, body, and spirits through our phones, through the books we read, through the people we're around. By reading the Word, you understand the Holy Spirit, God, and Jesus Christ, and the character of God. And that's the only way that we can wash ourselves clean and to become more like Jesus."